Ross Olivieri has 7 runners at Friday night's Gloucester Park meeting. Catching up with him now. Ross, James Butt's last start winner but drawn the outside on Friday night. How do you assess his chances?
I think he's improved training-wise and he'll be a bit fitter. Walkinshaw impressed me Friday. Be hard to beat, but we're a chance. We're a good place chance with some winning hope.
Looks to have come back better this preparation.
Yeah, he's had a couple of little niggles, but we've got on top of those and, a bit more mature.
What about atmospherical? Another outside draw, but in 11, so trailing draw there. Horse is flying at the moment.
I think that draw suits him. I think that's a good draw for him, and he's a very good chance in that race.
In a mobile, so you haven't gone back to the stands as yet, haven't been tempted?
No, I had him in 2 1,700-metre races. They both fell over, so he's ended up in a 21, but I like him in the 1,700-metre mobiles. So.
What about Motu Premier? This was probably a follow horse this preparation, but was in a pretty hard field first up. How did he come through all of that?
Yeah, I decided before he first raced I was going to give him 2 weeks till his next race, and I wish I had had him in last week because he was that well. So he's very well, and I think he won this race last year. Sat outside King of Swing, and he may have to do it again.
Expecting further improvement second up then?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where's he rank in your stable?
One of the best, if not the best.
It's a pretty good push then. What about Bletchley Park's race? You have Joe with the Flow and Carrera Mac. Joe with the Flow was pretty good last start, firstly.
He was. Don't know whether we'll roll a dice and have a crack at crossing Bletchley or not. We might, because Joe gets out very quick. We've also got Dennis in that race too. Carrera Mac drew bad.
Oh yes, drawn 10, Dennis. It's a pretty good draw for him.
That's a good draw for him, yeah. He'll probably end up 3 the fence and probably a good place chance from there.
So who would be your best out of Joe the Flow, Carrera Mac and Dennis?
Hard to say. Probably Dennis for a place.
You would have seen what Bletchley Park's done last week and this preparation. Do you think you could beat him?
Yeah, when they go off the planet, sometimes they don't back up that good next week. So I suppose from our point of view, we'll be hoping that he doesn't go better than he went last week, because he goes better than he went last week. Nothing will beat him.
What about Space Junk? Won yesterday at Pinjarra, I think it was, backing up on Friday night.
Yeah, won a stand of a handicap in a moderate field, and he's very, very good chance in that race.
I remember Chris, before his win 2 starts ago, Chris told us earlier that night in a post-race interview that you'd changed some things up at home and he was expecting further improvement, and he came out and he won, and now he's strung 2 together. So whatever you're doing right or whatever you've changed is obviously doing the trick. Yeah,
well, I said to his, I wasn't confident it would either have made the right move or the wrong move, and it looks like we made the right move.
The Darley Express has drawn 1 for Chris Lewis. Sweet and fast, major pockets, pretty good race. Extreme Prince as well. Pretty good race for the Darley Express.
Yeah, the 2,500 won't worry him. He should be very hard to beat in that race.
And that's all you've got for that night. Who would be your best? Who can we be punting on Friday night?
I'd say, well, I don't
Atmospherical.
know what prices are. Yeah, I think the Darley Express has drawn 1. He will lead. So that probably is your best chance.
How's the golf handicap looking?
Pretty ordinary, lad. I've been playing like crap.
Blokey got the better of you?
Nah, he always falls.
Good luck Friday.
Thanks.